Yeah, Nottingham, just gone 10:15. So, in the lead up to your holiday, there's a lot to think of. And today, by the way, look out the window, is ideal to be dreaming of holidays and a beach and warmer weather. And Anyway, things to bear in mind. Your passport being up to date. You've got enough of those small enough bottles to fit in your hand luggage. And most importantly, what to wear around the pool. Well, one Nottinghamshire woman has no qualms about wearing a bikini. She is Nikki Griffin from Mapley. And she's here with me this morning at BBC Radio Nottingham. Nikki, I've got to apologise to you because I've been saying all day today and some of yesterday as well, the oldest woman to appear in Sports Illustrated in a bikini. And that must make you feel pretty old.
Well, probably about 105, yes.
Yes, you're nowhere near 105.
No, I'm only 56.
Yes. Apologies for making you feel slightly older than that.
No, I took it quite well.
That's all right. Thank goodness. Well, I thought you did, because you turned up, which is always a good start. So, firstly, describe how this... Because you do modelling anyway, and we've talked about what you do for a living before. How did this particular photo shoot come about?
Well, I was very lucky. My agent in London, Milk, got me the casting for an American company, Swimsuits for All. And I did 3 castings for them. So they had to look at me in different swimwear. And then I went off I got the job, and then I went off to Puerto Rico in the Caribbean to do the shoot with a wonderful photographer, Russell James, one of the best in the world. 4 other models, Ashley Graham being one of them, famous supermodel for curvy women. And we did the shoot. And then the launch was in February, which I went over to New York to do. And then the magazine... Sports Illustrated took the advert, and it was the first time that a mature model was in the magazine, and the first time 2 curvy models were in the magazine, because they only take 18-year-old, size 0, beautiful girls. They never have ever accepted a woman of my age before in the magazine.
Right, so you knew this up front?
No, I didn't. I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't quite know that this would happen. I thought I'd do the swimwear. It would be a nice shoot, you know, and then that would be that. I didn't know that Sports Illustrated would accept the advert from Swimsuits for All, because they only accept girls that are sort of Victoria's Secret models that are size 0. They would never accept a curvy girl, which they did last year. Ashley Graham was in it last year, and this year Ashley Graham was on the cover, and I, as the oldest woman in the world, was inside. So that was wonderful.
As the oldest woman in the world, age 125. Amazing. So it was only afterwards then? So you'd done the shoot, and it was only afterwards when they said, right, it's going to make it?
Yeah, someone rang me and said, how does it feel to be the oldest woman to go into Sports Illustrated? Firstly, I thought, A, I'm not old, and B, Sports Illustrated is not a magazine we have in England.
Yes.
It is one of the most famous swimwear magazines in the world, but we don't have it here.
Got you.
So I just thought, oldest woman in the... what? So I was quite shocked, really.
Yeah.
But
You mentioned, I mean, aside from the age, you mentioned there as well, this is about, you know, a curvy kind of...
Yes.
But you don't strike me as particularly curvy.
No, I'm not actually. Well, I'm a size 14 to a 16, so as the mature model in the group that have gone into this magazine. So for women in their 50s and 60s that aren't represented in big campaigns and magazines, curvy girls that aren't represented in big campaigns and in magazines, it is only the size 0 girls, and we, as the mature and the curvy, do get ignored, and that's why it's groundbreaking history, because women are all different sizes, all different shapes and all different ages, but only the size 0 girls get sort of recognised, which is fine, but we want to be recognised too. Mature women in their 50s with grey hair, you know, we are beautiful the way we are. Curvy girls with beautiful shaped bodies. It's not all about being size 0.
You sound pretty passionate about it, pretty proud.
I am. Yeah, I am, because, and I'm very honoured to be representing women of my age, and to get into this magazine, you know, to have grey hair, to be 56, to have flaws, you know, stretch marks, wobbly bits. You know, women are beautiful the way they are, and whatever shape you are, curvy girls, mature women. So, you know, I'm thrilled to be representing my age group.
Good. Good for you. Just describe, I mean, I've got the picture in front of me now. You describe how you look on that. Did you say you went to New York for the shoot?
Well, I went to New York for the fitting, and then I went over to Puerto Rico to do the shoot.
I was going to say, look, it didn't look like the Hudson River to me.
No, Puerto Rico.
More exotic.
Yeah.
Okay, so just describe the look that you have on there.
Well, it's a really nice photograph, and it shows that I'm curvy with a rounded tummy because I've given birth to 2 7-pound babies. So of course I've got a rounded tummy and wobbly bits, but it's a healthy photograph of a woman of 56, as is, real, not photoshopped. And that's what I think we need to see more of, because young girls that look in magazines that see these photoshopped, very, very thin girls, I think they feel under pressure when they've got curvy bodies to have these to be a size 0. So I think it's good to see healthy bodies in big campaigns, which you don't normally see.
What are your daughters called?
Tabitha, who's at Newcastle University, and Ellie, who's at Manchester University.
All right. When was the last time you spoke to them about this?
I spoke to them, well, I speak to them a lot, all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to speak to them now?
I'd love to.
Oh, okay, well, we can do that. Put those headphones on in front of you.
Okay.
So, Tabitha, hello.
Hi.
So, are you the one at Newcastle?
Yeah, I'm at Newcastle University.
Oh, what should you be doing now?
I've got a lecture in about half an hour.
Oh, okay. Nice early start for a student. Sorry. What do you make of what your mum's done?
Wow, just wow. Everything that she does, Ellie and I can only say wow. We're just beyond proud, and it gets better and better every day when, every week she's in a new magazine or a new newspaper. Honestly, it's just amazing.
Nice hearing that from your daughter,
Oh,
isn't
it's
it?
wonderful. Just
Yeah?
wonderful.
Okay. And Elle, see, we couldn't have one without the other.
No, you can't.
What with them being twins. Elle's on the other line as well. Hello.
Hi.
So where are you?
I'm at Manchester and I'm currently doing my dissertation in the library.
Keep the noise down. And what do you make of, presumably you will have seen this picture, obviously, of your mum in Sports Illustrated?
Oh, I think it's fab. Me and Tabitha are both so beyond proud. I can't stop talking about her. I work at Royal Manchester Children's Hospital, and I'm never stopping telling people about her and showing pictures of Mum. It was only yesterday some nurses on the ward were Googling Mum, and I had to go bright red and then explain my story.
Oh, that is great. You see, your fame goes everywhere.
It does.
Brilliant stuff. Listen, thank you both for coming on. That you better get back. You're students, busy things to do. All right,
Bye,
now,
girls.
hopefully this is inspiring you. And if you're thinking, right, all right, I'm now over 40, I'm over 50, I couldn't possibly wear a bikini on holiday. Well, you've already heard from Nikki about yes, you can actually, and more tips and confidence building to come for you in just a few moments' time here on BBC Radio Nottingham. After this, by Chris Montez.
Hey baby, won't you take a chance? Say that you'll let me have this dance. Listen. We'll do the twist, the stomp, the mashed potato too. Any old dance that you wanna do. But listen. Hey baby, yeah, you throw me slow. Hold me tight, don't you let me go. We'll do the twist, the stomp, the mashed potato too. Any old dance that you wanna do. But listen. Okay, well now. Oh yeah. Hey baby, if you're all alone, maybe you'll let me walk you home. But listen. We'll do the twist, the stomp, the mashed potato too. Any old dance that you wanna do. But listen. Hey baby, things are swinging right. Yes, I know that this is the night. Listen.
Chris Montez and Let's Dance, BBC Radio Nottingham. Headlines on the way. Detailed weather forecast from Charlie on what is, to be honest, a pretty grim day today in Nottinghamshire. And here we are talking about wearing a bikini. Brilliant. It's all to put a little bit of sunshine in your life. So, Nikki is here. Nikki's from Mapley, and still a little bit embarrassed about saying this in front of you, especially now, the oldest woman in the world to ever appear in Sports Illustrated. Before you did, actually, here's a thing for you. Before you did this photo shoot, how were you about sort of body confidence anyway? Were you always okay wearing a bikini on holiday?
Well,
or-
no, because I've never actually worn one. I'd always wear a bathing suit. So, no, I wouldn't have worn a bikini.
Right.
But quite confident about my body, fine.
Yes.
But not. I wouldn't have wanted to put a bikini on. When that was given to me, there was no mirrors on that island. I just put it on, and I just put it on. And I thought, I was with 4 girls that were in their 20s, beautiful, curvy girls, and I just thought, this is it. I've got nothing to prove. There were wobbly bits and bits out of place, but that is how it is when you are 56. So I thought, but it doesn't matter, because I felt really well. I'm healthy, and so it was fine.
Yeah.
I felt fine. I was surprised, actually. I felt quite confident.
And what about now then? Would you next
No.
time you go on holiday wear a bikini? No?
Yes, actually, I think I might. Might be tempted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Well, certainly from the direction of your
Yeah.
daughter, certainly from the
Yeah.
direction of the magazine,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I don't look so bad, actually. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I might.
great.
Yeah.
well, let's bring in Lisa now, who is a self-image consultant from Sherwood and runs My Ruby Slippers. Got a few tips for you as well. Would you say that? I hate getting so hung up on the age thing, but would you say, from a woman's point of view, is there an age when you think, I'm not sure about wearing a bikini anymore?
Well, I did a bit of research because I knew obviously that I was coming on, and I'm in a community, handpicked community, which is based in Nottingham, but as a website community. And I asked in there, that's for women aged 40 plus. And there are different ways of thinking about it. I think as a woman, when you get older, you care less about what people think. So there's that side of it. But then you might feel a little bit more self-conscious because you've got wobbly bits and you've had children and things. So that there are two strands. People were either like, who cares what people think? I'll wear what I like and I don't care. Or there's the other side of people and, well, I'd like to feel a little bit more comfortable and confident. So I don't really think age has got anything to do. I think you are more self-conscious. We were talking about this outside. You're more self-conscious when you're younger, I think, and feel more pressure to be perfect when you're younger than you do when you're older.
What would be your top tips, though, for someone who is lacking a little bit of confidence and is looking around at everyone else on the beach thinking, don't look like them?
My tip would be, they're probably thinking, oh, look at everybody else. People probably aren't looking as much as you think they are. But there are different, with any body shape and things that you're sort of conscious of, there are ways of disguising things. So depending on what you're conscious of, certain bikini shapes, swimming costume shapes are better than others for you, depending on your body shape. So it's understanding what shapes suit you.
Right.
Would give you more confidence.
Because it's not just a case of, again, I'm looking at this from a bloke's point of view, obviously, so bear with me on this,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
not just a case of going into a shop and thinking, yeah, that will do, because that's a bikini. There's
Yeah.
quite a lot of detail to look at.
There is. The thing that came up in the forum when I was asking, fit is really something that people struggle with a lot. Getting the right, so some people have got a bigger up top than they are at bottom, so buying a bikini or a tankini or a swimming costume that is for one size isn't necessarily going to fit you at the top and bottom.
Right.
So my advice would be to look for separates, and a lot of shops now do sell separate bikini tops and bottoms, tankini tops and bottoms that you can mix and match. So that would be my tip, to find out which shapes are better for you, for your body shape, and then buy accordingly.
Right.
And also there are things that have got, some swimming costumes and tankini tops have got supportive bits in that help wobbles, and if you're conscious that your boobs are a bit small, there are some with padding in. If you're conscious that your boobs are a bit big, you can get underwired, fitted bra sized.
Right. I was going to ask about the whole fitting thing, because you hear about how important it is to be fitted for a bra.
Yeah.
Presumably, can you be fitted for a
You can.
bikini
You
swimsuit?
can be fitted for there's a shop in town actually that sells fitted, bra-sized fitted tops, tankini tops and bikini tops, and they do make a lot of difference rather than getting one that's just off the shelf. They do tend to be a bit more expensive, And I find generally, if you're looking for swimsuits that are more sort of what's the word,
Supportive. You do
then
have to pay more.
you do tend to need to pay more. It's not the same as going to the supermarket
No, you
or the
definitely
high
have
street
to pay more.
to get just get one off the shelf. If you want
Yeah.
something that's more supportive, it is better to pay that bit extra.
Okay.
And if you think about, you're on holiday, you're wearing your swimsuit all the time, instead of having 2 or 3,
Yeah.
and it's better to buy one decent one and wear that, rinse it out, and wear that every day.
Yeah, and there are lots of you've been mentioning tankinis. There are swimsuits of varying designs, and there are other things you can do with a bikini as well, aren't there?
Sarongs, caftans, there's all sorts of, and lots of shops have matching ones now as well, so you can look quite stylish. You can get things that all sort of look wraps and sarongs, caftans that all go with the bikinis and the swimming costumes and things. So if you're feeling conscious when you're walking from the pool to the bar, or not bar, typical me. But if you're walking,
We all do it.
If you're walking, then you can cover up, so you feel less conscious of people as you're walking around. Yeah.
Okay, top tips. Thank you for that. What about you then, Nikki? What's next for you? More of these kind of photo shoots? What's
Well, I hope
next on
so.
the
I was
horizon?
thinking maybe next year being on the cover for Sports Illustrated as one of the very, very old at the age of 57. So I
Yes.
was hoping for that.
Okay, that would be the ultimate promotion,
fabulous.
would it?
Yeah. I've just signed with an American agency, New York agency, Wilhelmina, one of the biggest agencies in the world. So I'm hoping that the future's looking very bright. So I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, well, keep us
Fantastic.
posted,
Yeah,
and
I
we
will.
will look out for you
Thank
in
you.
that and other magazines. Great
Thank
to
you.
see you again.
Thank you very much.
And thank you, Lisa, as well.
Thank you.
Just gone 10:30.